What if I told you that something was hiding in your food? Would you believe me? And what would be your first guess as to what is hiding in your food? I'm sure you guys have a lot of different answers, but the biggest thing that's hiding in your food is sugar. So good job for those of you guys who guessed that. So I have the biggest sweet tooth. So by no means am I giving you this speech to persuade you to eliminate sugars immediately. But that is a good option. I actually did that for 2 months because I was having a lot of health issues to go off sugar. And he told me that that might improve my health condition or it might not. So for 2 months, I quit cold turkey. And I used to be the girl that had to have sugar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I had to have a treat after each, and breakfast normally consisted of straight sugars. I had no idea the amount of sugar that I was consuming before I took the plunge and did without sugar. But first of all, I just want to start off by telling you what happened to me during this 2 month no sugar cleanse. So the first thing I did, it gave me a lot more energy. Because sugars are simple carbs, they go through your bloodstream really, really quickly, making you have a really great burst of energy and then crashing really soon after, which I saw. I was so tired in all of my classes before I went off sugar. And I had no idea why. And that was actually part of my health problem, was that I was so tired all the time. So when I cut sugar, it took about a week for me to see the results, but I had so much more energy. It was amazing. I also lost 10 pounds really quickly because sugar, it was basically in all of my diet. And so once I started cutting it out, I saw that I had to eat healthier foods, healthier options, and it kept me full a lot longer. And so I ate a little bit less in return of that. Sugar increases your insulin levels and puts your body into calorie storage overdrive. So when you eat too much sugar, it's definitely going to cause you to pack on that weight, and it in turn goes around your midsection. And the third thing I saw many things, but these three are the ones that I wanted to point out. The last one is that I saw less breakouts on my face. I used to have so much acne, and I think it was my body's way of detoxing. But research has also proven that more sugar could reduce the elasticity in your skin, so it could also cause a lot of wrinkles. So I hope by now, after those three ways that I saw improvements in my health, by cutting out sugar, you're ready to listen about how you can start cutting sugar out of your diet. And I don't mean cutting it out completely like I did. See, I only did it for 2 months. I could not do it for longer than that. I've got to have me a little bit of ice cream every once in a while. And by no means is that bad. But what I'm wanting to talk to you a little bit more about today is just cutting out those sugars that are hidden in your diet that you have no idea that they're there. So the first thing I want to state is that you need to start looking at the labels in what you're eating. A lot of people like cereal in the morning or oatmeal. So it's great to check the labels in those and to see how many grams of sugar there are in your diet and how many you're supposed to be eating. And then tell yourself, hey, I've got this many to eat for breakfast, and kind of calculate that out for the whole day to make sure you're not eating excessive amounts of sugar. Because if you eat all that in the morning, all those sugars, you're going to be crashing throughout the day. The second thing that I would suggest is stocking up on nature's candy, which is the fruits. I'm a huge fruit lover. And so by eating more fruit and more of the natural sugar, you will be able to cut that craving, to curb that craving, I guess I should say. And the last thing I want to say that can help you curb your sugar habit is to cut out the fake sugars as well. A lot of times we reach for that Diet Coke, which I'm really guilty of, but the fake sugar, researchers have found that they aren't any better for you than the real sugar. And it actually does very similar things to your body. So instead of reaching for that Coke, reach for that banana or applesauce. Well, actually, applesauce has a lot of refined sugars as well, but reach for something a little bit healthier. In conclusion, who wouldn't want to feel more energized, lose weight, and have better skin? I know I saw those results, and as I implemented these healthy lifestyle changes, even after those 2 months that I went without sugar, I was able to keep up the lost weight the weight that I lost, and have better skin, and I was more energized, and I still was able to have a brownie every once in a while, or a cookie, or some ice cream. And following my 3 easy steps of stocking up on nature's sugar, reading all the labels, and not using fake sugars is sure to help you with all those health aspects in your life to get back to a better you. And that's what I saw after I went off sugar.